Vermillion Enterprises. Today is January 6, 2025. Silver is just north of $30 per ounce, and gold is somewhere around $2,650 per ounce, give or take. So it is Monday, and I thought we would do a premiums update and update shipping and go over a video that I did on Saturday for local in-shop buying of Junk 90. So let's do premiums and inventory first, Tim. All right, so fractional gold eagles, no changes here. We're buying them at the melt price of gold plus 4% on 1/10 ounce gold eagles. We're selling them for melt plus 11%. Quarter ounce gold eagles, we're buying them at melt plus 2%, selling them at melt plus, what's it say, Tim? 9%.
Yes, sir.
A half ounce gold eagles, we're buying at melt plus nothing, so we're just buying them at melt. And half ounce gold eagles, we're selling them at the melt price of gold plus 7%. 1 ounce gold eagles and 1 ounce gold buffaloes, we buy them at the spot price of gold, and we sell them at the spot price of gold plus 4%. I'm currently out of buffaloes, but they will be back in the shop this afternoon. So if you want to come into the shop today, buy buffaloes, I would come in after probably after 1 or 2 o'clock, and then they'll be back in the shop just waiting on the delivery. All right, platinum eagles. We are buying 1 ounce platinum eagles at the spot price of platinum plus $120 per ounce. And we're selling them at the spot price of platinum plus $170 per ounce. I think platinum moved quite a bit this morning, so that's something interesting to keep track of. And again, guys, for all this material, that's for BU retail friendly material, not jewelry grade or pocket pieces. Of course, we'll still buy those pieces, but they are at a diminished price. Foreign gold, we buy at the spot price of gold times 0.98 per ounce, or you buy it at 98% of melt, whatever makes sense, and we sell it at full melt or full spot. What you see there is what I got, so if you are interested in purchasing it, please reach out to the shop. Tim will help. We got 5 1 ounce gold coins, a couple Australians, looks like 3 Canadians, and a half ounce Philharmonic and a quarter ounce Polar Bear. If you want those coins, you're more than welcome to them here in the shop or across the interwebs, and it will be the full gold price for each of the pieces. Now, silver dollars. I updated our silver dollar list, got some fresh inventory in. So MS63s we're selling for $70, MS64s $90, MS65s $165, MS66s $290 per coin. These are going to be for all NGC or PCGS graded Morgan silver dollars from 1878 to 1904. These are all common date coins. You will see various levels of toning on these coins, and you will see various generational holders. These coins are 100% random. We just sell them by the grade. We're not picking and choosing for specific dates. So these are 100% random coins. All right, generic silver and Junk 90. We are buying it at the spot price of silver minus $1 per ounce and selling it at the spot price of silver plus 50 cents per ounce. That includes 1 ounce rounds, 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, kilo bars, 100 ounce bars. We have a ton of rounds, ton of 5 ounce, ton of 10 ounce bars, a handful of kilos, and a handful of 100 ounce bars if you're interested in that. It also includes junk silver, so that's 1964 and before, silver dimes, quarters, half dollars. Again, this is all mixed random material. If you call in and say, hey, I want to get dimes, no problem, we can do that for you. But it will be mixed Roosevelt and Mercury dimes. Same with quarters. Halves right now are separated, but if we blast through what we have separated, it will become mixed. So just understand that it's all mixed, random, Junk 90. So we're buying that material at the spot price of silver minus $1, and we're selling it at the spot price of silver plus 50 cents per ounce. If you're unsure about how to calculate the times face value of Junk 90 based on the per ounce rate or the price of fractional precious metals, please watch the video that Tim has pinned to the top of this channel, and also embedded as a link in the description of this video. It gives a great tutorial on how to make those calculations. And if you are stacking this type of material, folks, you definitely need to be able to make those calculations and understand the math on your end. All right, we have some off-quality 1 ounce material in the shop. It's a mix of 1 ounce rounds and foreign silver, and it's sold 100% randomly. We're not sorting it out. We buy this material at the spot price of silver minus $1 per ounce, and we are selling it at this spot price of silver. Now, on generic silver, American Silver Eagles, also Junk 90, we have some minimums. 20 ounce minimum order on generic silver. Silver Eagles 20 ounce minimum order. Junk 90 30 face minimum order. All right, so 20 ounces on generic silver, 20 ounces on Silver Eagles, 30 face on junk silver. Is that loud and clear, Tim?
I hope so.
I hope so too. All right, off-quality American Silver Eagles. What you see in the bucket is what we got. We are buying this material at the spot price of silver plus 50 cents per ounce. Selling it for the spot price of silver plus $2 per ounce. Again, that is for if we're shipping it 20 ounces or more. And if you want to come to the shop, you can buy as few or as many as you would like. Now, this is going to be for off-quality American Silver Eagles. So what does that mean? They could have scratches, scruffs, they could have milk spots on them. Most of them, that is mostly what we see as milk spots and surface abrasions. Some can be just scruffy, off quality, overtoning, could be colorized. Just material that we would not consider retail friendly. Or this is also material that comes into the shop, onesie twosie, or in partial tubes. Now, if you have solid date tubes of 20, American Silver Eagles that are retail friendly, so they don't have surface abrasions on them, they don't have milk spots on them. We buy this material at the spot price of silver plus $2 per ounce, and we sell for the spot price of silver plus $4 per ounce. Everything is backdates at this time too, folks. We do not have 2025s yet. I'm guessing 2 to 3 weeks on those. I honestly don't know. I haven't really heard much from the suppliers about that, so I imagine demand is going to be pretty weak on those. But backdates right now is spot plus 2, and it's what we're buying, selling at spot plus 4. That's for solid date tubes of Silver Eagles. That means that each coin in the tube is the exact same date and a tube of 20. And there cannot be any surface abrasions or milk spots on them. When you bring them in to sell them, we do go through them. And we look at them. If we start seeing milk spots, it kicks the tube over to off quality. It's just the way it is. We have coals live in the shop. These are being bought at $25 per coin right now, and we're selling them for $27 per coin. That's going to be a mix of piece dollars and Morgans. I bought a bag of Morgans the other day off of another wholesaler, so it's going to be heavy on 1921 Morgans right now because it's a full bag of 21s. But you may see pre-21s in there, and you may see piece dollars in there as we get them across the counter. So we're buying them at 25, we're selling them at 27. Again, if you want these, at least a tube of 20 if we're shipping them. If you're coming in a store, you buy 1 or 2 or as many as you like, but if we're shipping, at least 20 is going out the door. Does that make sense, Tim?
That makes sense.
All right. How do we accept payment? We accept payment via cash, wire transfers, Zelle transfers. What else, Tim? Checks, personal checks, paper checks, up to $5,000. We do hold those for 2 weeks, and then we also accept scrap gold and sterling silver metal for payment. So if you have 10 karat, 14, 18, 22 karat gold jewelry you just don't wear anymore, can't wear, it's broken, don't like it, whatever, outgrew it, we will turn that into either cash money for you, or you can apply that as a balance towards the purchase of stackable precious metals. We will buy it outright at 90% of value, or we will convert it at the 90% rate towards the purchase of your stackable precious metals. And we also buy sterling silver flatware, hollowware, tableware, sterling silver rounds and tea sets at the same rate, 90%. So how do you come up with that 90% value? It is whatever the price of gold or silver is at the time of arrival, plus the whatever the weight and the purity of the metal is determines that value. So if you got $10,000 worth of scrap, we'll pay you $9,000. You got $100,000 worth of scrap, we'll pay you $90,000 or convert it towards the purchase of stackable precious metals. Now remember, we are in the state of Florida. State of Florida has licensed us as secondhand dealers. So that means that we do need to have a copy of your driver's license or ID card at the time of transaction. So if you're mailing it in, no problem. Just include a copy of your driver's license or ID card. Must be valid. Or if you're coming in the shop, just make sure you have that handy, because we are going to need it when we purchase scrap metal. It's just what we have to do here, folks. All right, I think that covers that. Yeah, I think that covers it. Okay, so shipping. Here's what we're doing now on shipping. Last week I tried to update it, but a lot of people were upset with the new shipping parameters that we put into place. So we are adjusting it one last final time here, folks. Hopefully, if you don't get it, you can read between the lines there. All right, so this is the last update on this, guys. So for purchases under $3,000, it's for purchases over $3,000, it's free shipping from here on out. So no shipping charges on $3,000. For purchases under $3,000, it's going to be $15 shipping. So just, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's under $3,000, it's going to be $15 shipping. We ship via USPS or FedEx, depending upon the whatever it is going out, where it's going. So it's either going to be USPS or FedEx. So 3,000 or more, free shipping. So basically what that is, 100 ounces of silver at this point in time, or a little over an ounce of gold or 3 ounces of platinum. Or any kind of combination of material, however you want to do it. If it's 3,000 or more, it's free shipping. If it's under 3,000, it's only $15. So hopefully that makes the masses happy.
I hope.
It should be pretty clear cut, pretty easy to understand. Hopefully there won't be any complaints or questions about it. So free shipping on purchases over $3,000, under $3,000, $15 shipping. So if you really are key on getting free shipping, just make sure your purchase is over $3,000. So that is it, and that's going to be our last go around on the shipping, folks. So hopefully everyone understands. All right, Saturday I had a great day here in the shop. I did a sale on Junk 90 at spot. So congratulations to everybody who took advantage of that, because silver jumped up 50 or 60 cents over the weekend. So so on Saturday I was selling junk silver at 21.22 times the face value. Silver was what, $29.68 on Saturday. So spot silver on Junk 90 was 21.22 times face. I sold on Saturday across the counter here in the shop $1,431 of face value Junk 90. So 1,431 face is what I sold, which is about 1,023 ounces of silver. So I sold at 21.22 times face, which was spot at the time. That worked out to be $30,366 in revenue. So $30,366. Now, so I want to make sure we always have junk silver in the shop, right? So at the end of the day, I called one of the distributors that actually answers their phone on the weekend, and I bought back 1,500 face of Junk 90 from him. Now, he charged me spot minus 35 cents per ounce. So basically, on all the junk silver that we sold on Saturday, I made 35 cents per ounce. That's what the shop made. So that was 1,023 ounces that I sold. And so you take 1,023 ounces times 0.35, because he sold it to me at a 35 cent delta per ounce. That means I made on the revenue of $30,366. The shop made $358. So this little over 1%. So that's the bullion game, guys. And so that's why when we do these kind of videos and with our premium updates and when people come into the shop, that's why there's just no time for picking and choosing. That's why we do everything random, because really we're making 1 to 2% on most transactions here in the shop. So literally on $30,366 worth of revenue that came into the shop made $358. That was the profit. So that's and that's great. You know, that covers my wage for the day, and it keeps the lights turned on and pays the insurance guy and everything like that. So, and then of course we're doing other transactions too. We actually sold quite a bit of gold on Saturday, which was nice, and we bought a good chunk of scrap gold too, which is it makes everything add up to where it still is profitable, even at that 1 to 2% on the bullion. But that is really why we do everything random, and we don't pick and choose, you know, like 10-ounce bar designs. We call in and say, hey, do you got this, or this? Like, maybe. But at the end of the day, you know, it's whatever's on top is what goes out. It comes in randomly, it goes out randomly, and it's because we're making, as a whole, 1 to 2% on the bullion transfers. The little bit of collectibles we buy, we have a much better spread on that, obviously. And then scrap gold and scrap silver, we make a little bit better lick on that. But on the bullion, it really is that tight. That is the bullion business. So, and we're happy to do it, and we love doing it. And I love the bullion business, specifically speaking about myself, because it's fast and there's no magic to it, and it's liquidity. And it's boom, boom, boom. And I love the action on it. And so I don't mind operating with these tight margins, but it really does have to be fast on both ends. So with the customers and for us too. So that's why everything's random. That's why we don't pick and choose, and we don't sell specific designs by the SKU. It's just totally 100% random. So hopefully that answers a lot of questions. Saturday was awesome. I love the action. It was literally a line for probably 3 or 4 hours. If you were in the shop, you saw how busy it was. People were dumping scrap, buying 90. It was a fun day. Pretty much turned the phones off, didn't even answer the phones, which even made it more fun. And it was just nonstop. And congratulations to all the people that bought Junk 90 on Saturday. You got it at spot. I don't know if you could have found it any cheaper, and you had a bump in the market over the weekend. So congratulations to everybody. So we definitely appreciate the business. So today's Monday, a little teaser. Tomorrow, assuming that the world goes the way it's supposed to, we are going to be doing a buy it now video. We haven't done one in a while, so a lot of new people probably haven't seen our buy it now videos, but stay tuned. Tim's going to launch a buy it now video tomorrow at 8 a.m. All right, guys and gals, we appreciate all the business, and we look forward to helping you guys and gals out, and hopefully everybody, can we just get along, Tim?
I hope we can get along. People keep me busy on the phone today. Lots of purchase orders.
Yes. All right, guys and gals. Thank you for all the business. We're going to keep slinging deals. And if there's anything we can help you out with, purchasing-wise or selling-wise, we'll be happy to help. You guys have a great week. We'll see you later.